Hey guys, welcome to SkillKit. Many of you have written to me asking for guidance on how to become a data analyst. So I decided to do this quick video explaining everything you need to know to get a high paying data analyst job 10 times faster. During the course of this video, I'll give you insights on what a typical working day is like for a data analyst so you have a first-hand understanding of what they do exactly. Then I'll explain you what it takes to become a data analyst, where I'll cover the skills you need to master and the tools you need to learn in order to make yourself ready for a data analyst role. I'll also give you details of some of the best free online resources you may use to learn all of these required skills absolutely free of cost. Then I'll share some tips with you to prepare a stellar resume that increases your chances of getting hired by 10x. And lastly, I'll share a list of leading global technology, consulting, core analytics, and startup companies that are hiring data analysts right now, where you may submit your job applications. Well, that's a lot of stuff we are covering as part of this career guidance tutorial. So make sure to watch it till the end to have a clear roadmap ahead of you on your becoming of a data analyst journey. My name is Gopal Sharma. I have 8 years of professional experience working in consulting, e-commerce, edtech, fintech, and automotive sectors. All these years, I have interviewed a number of candidates for data analyst roles, taken hiring decisions, and also handled their onboardings. So I have a deep understanding of what recruiters are looking for in candidates when hiring for data analyst roles. And during the course of this video, I'll share all of these insights with you to fast track your becoming of a data analyst journey. Now let's first understand what data analysts typically do on a work day. First and foremost thing data analysts do is to investigate tons of data looking for patterns and process related inefficiencies. These investigations could be planned where they get daily, weekly reports to analyze, or could be ad hoc where they are asked to do certain specific analysis on a case-to-case basis. Once they are done, they prepare a report out of their analysis, which brings us to this point number 2, which is reporting. Data analysts make reports on a weekly, monthly basis for their leadership's review on the overall business performance. They also design and monitor project metrics that help track performance overall. Third thing analysts do, which is by far the most important one, is storytelling. They create narratives with data that help leaders to make decisions. And analysts often find themselves explaining technical stuff to their non-technical leaders. So they need to know their analysis well enough to explain it like they are talking to a 5-year-old. And believe me guys, once you get on top of your ELI 5 game as an analyst, everyone in the company knows you and looks for you when they need to know something. Next is process automation. This is the part where analysts automate manual tasks and help in boosting operational efficiency. Just a few days back, I was speaking to an analyst working in a healthcare startup where he was getting Excel files over email on a daily basis and was doing the same repetitive task of building business reports manually. Then within a few days, he built an Excel macro to automate this 1-hour daily task to a mere few seconds. This not only helped in saving crucial man hours, but also eliminated the scope of manual errors. Next up, analysts also support machine learning scientists in their team on data gathering and preparation tasks. With this, they get a rich first-hand experience of real data science stuff happening in a business setting. And lastly, analysts also handle their business unit specific tasks. Like an operations analyst would own all operational data analytics tasks. Same is true for financial analysts, sales analysts, business analysts, and the list goes on. Now, when we understand what data analysts do, next up, let's discuss the skills that data analysts need in order to execute their day-to-day tasks. Well, these are the major technology related skills that employers are asking for in their job listings on leading recruitment platforms. As you may see, more than 40% of the job listings put knowledge of SQL and Excel as required skills for a data analyst role. Then there are Tableau, Python, SAS, PowerPoint, Power BI, etc. Let's talk about these technology related skills in detail now. First one, of course, is Excel. In my opinion, if you are good with Excel, nobody can stop you from being good at any of these other tools you see on the screen. Excel gives you the ability to think through data and conceive ideas within your brain before you actually go ahead and do anything. Within Excel, you should be well familiar with the major functions, including VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, etc., pivot tables, understanding of various charts and when to use them. Understanding of Excel VBA is recommended, although I'm more of a Python fan. And majorly, you may achieve most of the automation stuff with Python coding too. So this one is optional. Knowledge of Excel data models is also recommended, which enables you to work with large data files that are over 1 million rows that you may otherwise not be able to open and work with in regular Excel. Guys, if you have any doubts at any point during this tutorial, do post them in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer. Next up, we have SQL or SQL, which is basically another way of saying it. SQL stands for Structured Query Language and is the primary database query language across industry. As a fun fact, SQL is considered to be the Excel that graduated because of the fact that it can handle large data sets that Excel simply cannot. In SQL, you should be familiar with the basic CRUD operations, which is create, retrieve, update, and delete. You should have hands-on experience with aggregate functions, performing joins and nesting. And in advanced operations, you should know query optimization and setting up triggers. Next up, we have two very popular data visualization tools, Power BI and Tableau. Knowledge of any of these two is fine. Within the tools, you should have exposure to handling various data sources, preparing your data set, and building dynamic dashboards. Next up, we have Python, which is one of the most popular programming languages right now. Within Python, you should know the syntax, data structures, hands-on with the major Python libraries like pandas, matplotlib, sklearn, etc. And you should also have some Python projects and machine learning projects to showcase on your resume. I have done a number of Python specific and machine learning projects on my channel. I'll put a link to some of those suggested projects in the description part below for your ready reference. Alright, these next 2 points are actually related as both talk about storytelling. PowerPoint for sure is one of the most powerful storytelling tool that an analyst may have. Within PowerPoint, you should have exposure to smart art, icons, graphics, and animation effects. And this last pointer is storytelling, where you practice ELI 5 and ELI 12, which is basically explain like I am 5 or 12. I can bet on this, guys, that you would become a significantly better storyteller if you practice this well. Refer to the description part below for free online resources to start learning all of these required skills, absolutely free of cost. Next up, let me give you 6 tips on building a stellar resume that gets you hired 10x faster. My first tip is to pick up a clean resume design. I have seen so many of those fancy looking resumes that candidates make, but as a recruiter myself, I have had a hard time reading them with all those graphical distractions. Additionally, you should also ensure that the resume template you pick is ATS or application tracking system friendly. Majority of recruiters today use softwares to automatically scan, read, and rank job applications for their open positions. To secure a top rank in ATS, it's important you pick up ATS friendly resume template. Another related thing is to optimize your resume with role specific keywords. To do this, you need to go through the job description, which is usually put up on the job listing page. Check for the technical keywords and try putting them in your resume as applicable. Next tip I have for you is to always mention your LinkedIn, GitHub, Kaggle, etc. into your resume. Having these links make recruiters believe that you sure have a hands-on with the required technical skills and helps you stand out. Then you should also put details of all your Python machine learning projects and Tableau Power BI public dashboards into your CV, along with reference links if you have them, to showcase your complete portfolio to the recruiter. And lastly, put all your skills, software, tools that are known to you in your resume as well. I'll share links to some free templates that you may pick up to start building your very own stellar resume. Guys, this brings to the last part of our discussion where I'll share a list of leading global technology, consulting, core analytics, and startup companies that are hiring data analysts right now, where you may apply for a data analyst role. With the increase in awareness of businesses around the globe on leveraging their data to improve business efficiencies and better their customers' experience, there's an unprecedented surge in the demand for data analysts right now in the job market. Over here, I have listed these companies from global tech and IT, core analytics, global business consulting, product and banking that are aggressively hiring for data analysts right now. You may pause this video here to go through this list in detail. Additionally, I have this exhaustive list of companies that have analytics teams. Over here, I have the companies having in-house analytics teams. And these are the companies that provide third-party analytics support. Well, this brings us to the end of this data analytics career guidance video. If you found it helpful, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. If you need further guidance on building a career in data analytics or any help related to this vast domain, you may go to my website skillkit.com and set up a free one-on-one mentoring session with me by filling out this small registration form. You may also write to me over email and WhatsApp. Do share this career guidance video with your friends and family, whoever may get benefited from it. Good luck to you. Bye.